Guys, welcome to Free Shiksha. Today we are going to introduce you with the topic electrostatics. We are just going to go into the basics of electrostatics, and then on we'll move into different things. We are going to talk about Coulomb's law, we're going to talk about charges, and later on in the other videos we're going to talk about electric field, etc. So first of all, a very basic question: what is a charge? Is it something that we denote by positive or negative? We could have denoted it by some other symbols as well. So it's not basically positive or negative. This is what we could gather is that there are two types of charges. One is positive. We have named it positive and negative. So it is a property by the virtue of which like charges repel each other and unlike charges attract. So if there's a positive and a negative charge, they are going to attract. We have seen that they have a force of attraction, and if there are unlike charges, positive or negative, they are going to repel each other. So charges are categorized into two: positive charge and negative charge. And what is the unit of charge? So once we have got something that attract each other and something that repels each other, or so the next step is to measure it. So we measure it, and the unit is called coulomb. It is named after a scientist, and we are not going to go into detail of the scientist, but so the unit of charge, so the amount of attraction that is experienced or the amount of repulsion that is experienced, we want to calculate that, we want to measure that force of attraction or repulsion. So the unit is coulomb. So the next thing we are going to talk about is the magnitude of charge on an electron is equal to the magnitude of charge on a proton. So this is a fundamental thing that in an atom there are electrons and proton, and if there's one proton and one electron, the charge is going to be equal, that is observed value. So magnitude of charge of an electron is calculated out to be 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulombs, and we need to know this value because this is going to be helpful to us in solving the numericals. So one very basic question I'm going to ask you is this: can you find out the number of electrons in 1 coulomb? I'll leave this to you, and do find it out. It's not that difficult, and if you have doubts in solving that problem, you can probably comment under this video. So next thing we are going to talk about is Coulomb's law. So Coulomb's law, if we have to draw an analogy to gravitational law, it's very much similar. There we put a constant and we say that attraction between two bodies is proportional to the product of mass and inversely proportional to the distance between them and the square of distance between them. Here is just that we are going to put a constant k as it is written there. So Fe is the force experienced by an electric field or electric force is going to be k into q1 q2 divided by r square, where q1 and q2 are two charges placed close by or maybe wherever. So and r is going to be the distance between them, and k has a value of 9 into 10 raised to 9, and the unit of it is Newton meter square per coulomb square. And we can very well find it out why this is the unit, because we need to cancel out the coulombs, because there are two coulombs here, two charges which possess a unit of coulomb. We need to cancel that out. That's why c square is in the denominator. We need to cancel out the newtons, that is the force, and we need to also cancel out the meter square, that is the distance between them, which is lying here in the denominator. So in the next video we're going to talk about electric field. Thanks a lot guys for watching. All the